Hi there, and welcome to the HCC Summer Funded Internships, Programs, and Application Information presentation. My name is Emily Anaya. I am the Assistant Director of Career Education and Advising here at the Hamimit Career Center at Occidental College. This video is to provide students with to easily access information, very detailed information about our summer funded programs that will be taking place this summer, upcoming summer 2024. So stay tuned if you are interested in learning more about Intern LA, Cornell Fellows, and City of Hope. So before we begin, these are the three different programs that I will be going over. We will go over some detailed information about how to apply, how to become eligible, how to, I guess, what requirements come with your participation, any internship for credit courses you will need to apply to, and funding as well. So in order to become eligible for any of our three summer funded programs, you will be required to be physically located in the city of Los Angeles, and you must be an active sophomore, junior, or December graduating senior, and that is for the December of 2024. You also must be in good academic and conduct record or conduct standing. This will be confirmed with the registrar's office and the dean of students office. You will also be required to have a minimum GPA of 2.5. It is important to note that some organizations may actually require a higher GPA. And then finally, you must complete all five of these workshops. The following workshops, those workshops are the resume writing workshop, the interview preparation workshop, the HCC 101 seminar, HCC 102 seminar, HCC 200 seminar. So for students, I just want to let you all know that these are all posted on Handshake for you to register. A good amount of these will be presented or facilitated during your winter break. So it's good to get on that right away, register as soon as possible, just because there is limited space, and just so you are able to get those 5 workshops and seminars under your belt before the applications open for the summer 2024. So first, we will go over the Intern LA program. So what is the Intern LA program? It is an annual summer donor-funded internship program through us, the Hamimit Career Center. So several donors are kind enough to designate some funds towards students' experiences for this particular program. Students will have the opportunity to participate in a 10-week in-person or hybrid internship. That internship program will take place May 29th, 2024 to August 2nd, 2024. These students will be or have the opportunity to go off campus to work for a local nonprofit organization, local meaning in the city of Los Angeles. It's also important to note that there are no remote work options for HCC funded opportunities. So all of the internships under the Intern LA program will be either in person or hybrid. In addition, there are quite a variety of nonprofit organizations within the LA area that we partner with, those being from a wide variety of occupational sectors. Those are including the business and entrepreneurship sector, law and policy, media and entertainment, science and research, social services and advocacy, and finally, visual and performing arts. In addition, interns are expected to work 32 to 36 hours per week and must participate in 2 hours of professional development on Friday mornings during on-campus career labs, unquote. So this year we will be, or this upcoming year, students are required to participate in these very helpful professional development workshops or pretty extensive workshops where they can learn about different necessary skills that will help them be successful in their workplace. So before I go over the 2024 internally host sites, I would like to point out that these are currently confirmed host sites. However, um, it is subject to change. So if a host site may decide that they are unable to support an intern for the summer 2024, let's say during the opening of the application, we will let students know if that host site has withdrawn from the program um, before the or as soon as the host site lets us know. But just to make that aware, that that can be possible and it has happened in the past. However, these are confirmed, and so far, you should expect to be able to apply to these different host sites. So this year we've added a few new internship host sites. So for the business and entrepreneurship sector, we have LA Clean Tech Incubator and Pledge LA, or also known as the Annenberg Tech nonprofit organization. In addition, for law and policy, we have a new partnership this year with the LA Mayor's Office. There are two opportunities, meaning that they will have two interns, therefore, it gives students quite a large chance to be able to receive one out of two of those opportunities. In addition, the San Gabriel Valley Council of Governments is also a new host site. Oops. So for the science and research sector, we have the same host sites that we normally collaborate with. And so that's the Council for Watershed Health, Los Angeles Zoo, Lundquist Institute, and the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. We do have one new nonprofit organization with under the medium and entertainment sector. That is Array or Ava DuVernay nonprofit. So we're excited for that new organization to join us this year. And finally, for the visual and performing arts, we have another host site that has joined us this summer of 2024 is the Arts Bridging the Gap nonprofit organization. Last but not least, we also have the social services and advocacy sector. So this year we have added the Compton Cowboys and LA Regional Food Bank. So now we will be continuing with the program requirements. So these are the required tasks that students will need to complete before they complete the intern LA program. So of course, students will need to work in person for the entire duration, May 30th to August 2nd, 2024. They must participate in an in-person orientation at Occidental College on Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. So emails will go out right after students are given information about whether they've been selected for an intern LA host site or not. And so for those who have been selected, they will receive follow-up information of details on when and where orientation will take place. Students will also need to enroll in the INT 150 internship course for credit. This INT 150 course is specifically tailored to intern LA students. So these students are required to complete an end of summer survey and 500-word reflective essay. In addition, they will need to prepare a 10-minute presentation video to summarize their intern LA experience. And then students will also need to perform different professional tasks on projects that are key to the host site's needs. So that is just dependent on what the internship supervisor deems as necessary or is needed for the organization at that time. In addition, students receive professional mentorship from their on-site supervisors. We encourage students to take advantage of this and ask questions, um, and making sure that you know you're using these professional development skills that you're learning from the career labs and implementing them into your day-to-day work at your internship host site. In addition, students will be engaging in in-person career labs, also known as professional development workshops. They will be uh, so they are for 2 hours on Occidental College's campus, mostly take place at the Hamimit Career Center. So again, that's one of the reasons why students are required to um, be physically present in the city of Los Angeles throughout the entirety of the summer. And then finally, students will need to submit a donor thank you letter at the conclusion of the program, and students will be receiving the information from who that donor is. All right, so that was the overview of the Intern LA program. We will now be moving along to the Cornell Fellows program. So the Cornell Fellows program honors the intellectual legacy of Richard Cornell of class of 48 and his vision of a democratic society, both free and humane. So Cornell Fellows is an annual summer internship program funded by the Richard Cornell Fellowship Program. Every summer, they fund 2 fellows. These fellows receive educational grants and on-campus housing. The Cornell Fellows will complete a 10-week internship at an organization identified by us, the Hamimit Career Center, from May 29th to August 2nd, 2024. So for this year, those host sites will be Bet Tzedek Legal Services and Children's Law Center. Cornell Fellows will also need to enroll in INT 200, which is a 2-unit course. That 2-unit course requires quite a bit of an academic component. So they will need to spend some time working alongside a faculty advisor. Specifically, they'll be expected to work 32 hours a week. And of course, while they're meeting with the faculty advisor, they will need to discuss their intersection between their internship experience and the theories of Richard Cornell. So that was the overview for the Cornell Fellows Program. Now we will be moving along to the City of Hope Program overview. So the City of Hope is an annual summer internship program, and they tend to fund 4 interns each summer to participate in the Eugene and Ruth Roberts Summer Academy. So students will have the opportunity to work hands-on in a lab for this specific internship. These interns will also complete a 10-week internship specifically, and during the tentative dates of June 3rd through August 19th, 2024. The tentative application window is on January 26th through March 13th, 2024. So similar to Intern LA and Cornell Fellows, City of Hope students will also need to enroll in an INT course. In this case, it is INT 100. For this specific INT course credit, students will not need to meet weekly with a faculty advisor. It is solely requires a working alongside the internship supervisor. And lastly, City of Hope interns will complete a presentation as part of their internship. It is one of the requirements to finish the program. These presentation parameters will be provided by the City of Hope, and these presentations will also take place in person at the City of Hope location in August. So that was the overview for each of the programs, the Intern LA program, Cornell Fellows program, and City of Hope internship program. So now we will be discussing the educational grant and just how that applies or varies amongst each of the 3 programs. So all students will be awarded a $6,000 educational study grant for their 10-week participation in either Internal A, Cornell, or City of Hope. Students do have the opportunity to opt in to subsidized on-campus housing. That housing does include the meal plan. The amount of the subsidy will be determined by the cost of summer 2024 housing and your financial aid need status. So this is determined by ResEd and the financial aid office. The cost of subsidized on-campus housing will be deducted from your educational study grant. However, there is an exception. On-campus housing is included within the Cornell Fellowships funding or program, excuse me. So there will not be, so no housing or subsidized housing will be removed from that $6,000 educational study grant for those 2 Cornell fellows. In addition, there is no housing subsidy for students that choose to live off campus. Again, that housing subsidy is only for students who choose to live on campus. So I would recommend to students to take a photo of this, a screenshot, whatever helps you, because this differentiates each of the 3 HCC summer funded programs. So as you can see, the number of opportunities are different across the board. We do need to update this. So the stipend amount provided by HCC has increased to $6,000 for the summer of 2024. And then, of course, there is a on-campus housing amount provided by us, which will be taken out of that educational grant specifically for Internal A and for City of Hope. And then academic units, so Internal A students will receive 1 unit, Cornell Fellows will receive 2 once they enrolled in INT 200 and completed their requirements. And then City of Hope students will have that noted on their transcript, but will not receive any units. And lastly, there are professional development opportunities for Internal A and Cornell Fellows. So that's something to consider as well when making your decision on which program to enroll in. So now we have finally reached the application process. So the application process is pretty different across all 3 of the programs, and I will go over that in a bit. So applications for Internal A and the Cornell Fellowships will open on Friday, January 26th. These must be submitted through Handshake by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, February 9th, 2024. There will be no exceptions, so if students submit them, or students will not be able to submit them past 11:59 p.m. So please keep that in mind. Make sure that you finish your resume, finish completing your cover letter in time before the application deadline or application closes. Students that are not HCC programs eligible, for those of you who are not sure if you are HCC programs eligible, please contact us at careers@oxy.edu and we can help you, or we can provide that information for you. So if you're not eligible, you will not be able to access the application. This meaning that you did not attend 5 of the workshops and you are not a sophomore, junior, or December graduating senior. Again, incomplete or late submissions will not be accepted and there are no exceptions. Students are encouraged to apply to multiple internships, so those being 3 Internal A, 2 Cornell, and 1 City of Hope. Sorry, 1 Cornell and 1 City of Hope. So in total, students are able to apply to 5 internship opportunities. Students will also need to complete the application on Handshake that includes a 1-page resume and 1-page cover letter. Resumes should not be longer than 1 page, otherwise they will not be considered. And then each of the cover letters should be tailored to that specific Internal A host site or Cornell Fellows program. All right, so now we will be discussing what the application process looks like for the City of Hope program. Applications currently for City of Hope are tentative. We are currently working with them. If anything changes, we will let students know. But they are tentative to open on January 15th, 2024, and due in Handshake by 11:59 p.m., Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Again, if you are not eligible, HCC programs eligible, you haven't attended the workshops, and you are not a sophomore, junior, graduating December graduating senior, you will not be able to access the application, and no late submissions are accepted. And then, similar to internally in Cornell, you will want to upload a one-page resume and one-page cover letter. Just to let you students know, if you need assistance with that, please, please, please consider creating an appointment with one of the career advisors at the HCC. All right, now, so how do you specifically apply? So all three programs or opportunities will be visible beginning January 26th for intern in LA and Cornell, and then January 15th tentatively for City of Hope. To apply, all you have to do is review the postings you're interested in, click apply, and then upload your resume and cover letter. Thank you all so much. If you have any questions, please direct them to careers@oxy.edu or make an appointment with a career advisor on Handshake. Thank you all for your time, and I hope you all found this helpful.